Welcome everyone to our channel where we delve into fascinating stories from the world of numismatics and rare coins. Today, we are going to talk about an extraordinary piece of currency, the 1977 5-cent coin, a coin that is not just valuable due to its face value but astonishingly worth an outrageous $139 million. You might be thinking, how can a simple 5-cent coin be valued at such a staggering amount? Well, the answer lies within a series of rare errors and mistakes that occurred during its production, making it one of the most sought-after coins by collectors and investors alike. It all began in the late 1970s when the United States Mint was operating under pressure to produce a significant number of coins to meet the increasing demands of the economy. Amidst this rush, a rare and unprecedented error took place during the minting process of the 5-cent coins. Typically, when coins are produced, the dies used to strike them must be correctly aligned and maintained. However, in the case of the 1977 5-cent coin, the misalignment that occurred due to a fault in the machinery resulted in the creation of coins that bore distinct and enormous errors. Imagine a coin that was supposed to have the familiar Jefferson portrait, but instead, upon closer inspection, you find that the face is oddly distorted and misaligned, making it visually striking and utterly unique. This error created a significant deviation from the mint's intended design, giving rise to a collection of coins that have become iconic among numismatists. The next notable error that significantly increased the coin's value was a rare die break that occurred in the production line. A die break is when a part of the coin die becomes chipped or cracked during the minting process, affecting the design that is imprinted onto the coin. In the case of the 1977 5-cent piece, some coins were struck with a dramatic die break that resulted in what collectors refer to as a cud, which visually appeared like a raised lump or bulge on the surface of the coin. Such features are highly coveted in the numismatic community, adding yet another layer of rarity to an already unique coin. Furthermore, the error extended beyond just the misaligned portrait and die breaks. The 1977 5-cent coin also featured incredible minting anomalies that are considered highly unusual and visually captivating. There were instances of what is known as double strikes where the coin was struck multiple times in the same location, resulting in a blurred and fuzzy appearance of the design. This not only made these specific coins extraordinarily unique, but it was also a testament to the imperfect conditions under which they were made, leading to their historical significance. The rarity of these errors isn't just found in one or two coins. It is believed that fewer than 3 dozen exist, making the 1977 5-cent coin one of the rarest coins in the world today. Due to the scarcity and the multitude of errors, collectors sought to acquire these coins for their own collections, pushing their market value up exponentially. You might wonder about the collectors who are interested in such items. Over the years, a dedicated community of coin enthusiasts has formed, and they often participate in auctions and trading events, sometimes pushing values beyond what seems reasonable to the average person. As news of the rare 1977 5-cent coin spread within collector circles, multiple reports surfaced of specific coins being sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars each, and some auction bids skyrocketing past the $1 million mark. Moreover, there is an undeniable allure to owning a world-renowned rarity, especially one with such a striking backstory. Each transaction adds to a narrative that strengthens the perceived worth of these coins, transforming simple instruments of currency into coveted pieces of history. It becomes crucial for collectors to not just assess the physical condition of the coin but also to understand the stories behind them. Rarity combined with historical significance adds layers of value that collectors prize. With some coins sold for millions, many aspiring numismatists contemplate whether old coins from change could also hold a significant value. This idea commonly leads to a feverish hunt among everyday people searching through their coin collections, hoping to stumble upon hidden gems amongst the loose change they have accumulated over the years. This happened more than just once. Countless stories emerged of individuals who discovered rare coins, oftentimes worth way more than they could ever imagine. The excitement behind this thrilling prospect drives people to take a second look at their pocket change, leading to a surge in amateur coin hunting. As the hype grows, enthusiasts and new collectors alike are more than eager to learn about the intricate details surrounding coins, understanding the errors that define value, and subsequently, why some coins demand such high prices in the marketplace. The presence of dedicated grading services and professional evaluators has become instrumental for sellers and buyers alike in determining a coin's marketability. These experts assess various traits such as condition, rarity, and the presence of any errors that might further heighten the coin's value. The process can be meticulous, but it ensures that everyone in the market has a fair ground in transactions, promoting a sense of trust among collectors. Additionally, the stories and news circulating around coins like the 1977 5-cent piece have encouraged educational efforts within communities, prompting local clubs and online forums to discuss coin collecting and error identification. With the internet providing platforms for widespread information dissemination, more and more people are becoming aware of the coin's significance and desirability in the collector's market, further driving interest and engaging new collectors. Such engagement creates a vibrant marketplace where transactions are frequently conducted and enthusiastically shared on social media platforms. But it goes beyond mere financial transactions. Community forums have become spaces where knowledge is exchanged, stories are told, and collective excitement about discoveries sparks friendships and collaborations. Importantly, the 1977 5-cent coin is a reminder of the beauty that can arise from imperfection. It stands as an object of fascination that illustrates how mistakes in production have the potential to create value that far exceeds expectations. The intrigue lies not only in its monetary worth but also in how the errors serve as a reflection of the historical processes behind coin production, while also allowing us to appreciate the nuances of craftsmanship and the complexities involved in creating something as ubiquitous as currency. The continued discovery of such coins fosters not just economic excitement but also a sense of cultural heritage, helping stories of past eras resonate through generations of collectors, creating a bridge between history and modern-day life. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or a curious newcomer fascinated by the values of rare coins, the story of the 1977 5-cent error coin is an engaging narrative that exemplifies how something as simple as a piece of currency can evolve into a phenomenon that captivates hearts and minds. As it stands now, the auction houses continue to hold their breath in anticipation for any coins that might surface. Eager bidders compete for the chance to possess a piece of this incredible history, and the very thought of the elusive 1977 5-cent coin remains alive and ever more compelling as new enthusiasts join the fold. This particular coin, amid all its quirks and flaws, has truly transcended its original purpose, becoming a potent symbol of how the unexpected can yield extraordinary value through time and appreciation within a rich tapestry of stories. As part of the ongoing exploration of the world of rare coins, the saga of the 1977 error coin reminds us to value the imperfections around us, encourage curiosity, and drive our passions through collective knowledge. Thank you for joining us in today's exploration, and as always, stay tuned for more captivating stories from the world of numismatics, where every coin has a tale to tell, and every error can lead to an extraordinary journey. Next, today, we will uncover the intriguing tale of the 1992 5-cent coin, a seemingly mundane piece of currency that has become the center of one of the most remarkable stories in numismatic history, achieving a staggering valuation of $37 million due to a series of striking errors and mistakes that occurred during its production. How can a simple 5-cent coin go from just being a piece of change to commanding such an astronomical price? Well, let's dive into the details and unravel the factors that contribute to its immense rarity and allure, revealing a story filled with fascination. It all began in the early 1990s when the United States Mint was engaged in the mass production of coins to meet the growing demands of commerce and the economy. In 1992, the demand for 5-cent coins increased due to various economic factors, prompting the Mint to expedite its production processes. However, in this rush to produce coins, human and mechanical errors slipped through the cracks. The 1992 5-cent coin series became a canvas for these rare missteps, resulting in wildly unique specimens that would later capture the attention of avid collectors and experts alike. The first notable error that stands out in this sequence of mistakes is the infamous overstruck error. This error occurs when a blank coin planchet receives multiple strikes from the coin press, leading to a distortion in the design that is stamped onto the coin. Specifically, this happened during the minting of the 1992 D5-cent coin, where certain coins received multiple impressions that caused the familiar profile of Thomas Jefferson to not just be faintly visible but to appear doubled and offset. This striking characteristic made those particular coins incredibly unique, as they deviated significantly from the intended design. The result was that the profile displayed a charmingly distorted and phantom-like visage of Jefferson that stood as an iconic testament to this coin's erratic journey through the minting process. The overstruck error alone would have been enough to generate interest in the 1992 D5-cent coin, but the adventure didn't stop there. Another remarkable error that elevated the coin's desirability was the presence of the spiked, or cud, variety. Cuds occur when a portion of the coin die breaks or gets filled with debris during the minting process, leading to a striking elevation on the coin's surface that is absent from the original design. In the case of the 1992 D5-cent coin, a series of cuds manifested on several examples, creating distinct raised bumps that collectors quickly identified as a marker of rarity. The effect not only altered the visual appeal of the coin but fashioned each piece into a unique artifact that told a story of imperfection, making it a tangible representation of the human element in coin production. The compelling combination of the overstruck profile and the cud varieties created a buzz among both serious collectors and casual enthusiasts, ultimately driving demand for coins that bore these fascinating anomalies. As whispers of these errors spread through collector circles, dedicated numismatic experts began to take note, while attention from the general public began to grow. Hobbyists and enthusiasts became fascinated by the notion that their pocket change might contain hidden treasures resembling the coveted 1992 D5-cent coin. This newfound interest inspired amateur coin hunters to rummage through their loose change in search of these rare possibilities. The increasing demand for these era coins prompted more individuals to delve into the world of coin collecting, raising awareness about the significance of such varieties and transforming the public perception of numismatics from a niche hobby into a cultural phenomenon. With demand surging, stories emerged of individuals discovering exactly these era coins in their everyday transactions, kicking off a frenzy within communities centered around coin collecting. Each time a new example was unearthed or submitted to expert grading services, it became fodder for excitement and speculation about just how high the final valuations of these coins could go, propelling the values of overstruck and cud varieties toward unparalleled heights. Collectors who managed to secure one of the rare coins from this series soon found themselves with not just valuable currency, but a piece of minting history that spurred interest and conversation. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of the 1992 D5-cent coin is the variety of collectors who seek these pieces, ranging from seasoned numismatists to novice enthusiasts, all driven by the shared thrill of the hunt. The connections that form within the community, fueled by stories of incredible finds and astounding valuations, create a vibrant culture that extends beyond simple monetary values. These connections are solidified in shared experiences that elevate the numismatic world. As the 1992 D5-cent coin gained notoriety, the role of professional grading services became increasingly crucial. With the rise in interest for these specific era coins came the need for authentication and verification, ensuring that collectors felt confident in their purchases. Grading services assign ratings based on the coin's condition, rarity, and notable traits, allowing buyers to better understand what makes certain specimens worth far more than their face value. These assessments provide essential guidance for casual collectors who may have otherwise overlooked these rare varieties in their change, helping to facilitate informed transactions that align with current market demand. As the network of collectors and investors expanded, the allure of the 1992 D5-cent coin evolved into a fascinating topic of discussion among enthusiasts. This energetic dialogue often takes place in dedicated online forums, where tips, tricks, and stories about coin hunting get shared, continuing to kindle interest and excitement surrounding these rare coins. The stories of individuals' discoveries and purchase experiences create a dynamic space within the collector community, enhancing the camaraderie while promoting education and appreciation of old coins. Ultimately, the success of the 1992 D5-cent coin serves as a significant reminder of how the world of numismatics hinges not merely on financial investment, but also on the cultural and historical context surrounding each piece. As collectors continue to seek errors and unique varieties, the excitement about numismatic exploration serves as a bridge connecting past and present generations, celebrating humanity's shared journey through currency and culture. Each 1992 5-cent coin transcends mere monetary value, offering collectors a glimpse into the mechanical processes behind the crafting of currency, and the stories that emerge through the lens of error. As we're reminded of the twists of fate that lead to the creation of these remarkable coins, several factors enhance their appeal even further. For one, the sense of adventure embodied in tracking down these coins' histories, whether through local stores, trades, or auctions, creates a captivating narrative that draws participants into a shared experience. Such integral moments often lead to excitement and enthusiasm, the thrill of knowing that a coin, once seen merely as currency, possesses hidden quality and distinct history. With increased attention on coin collecting, auction houses have entered a new era filled with excitement as collectors converge to bid on rare varieties such as the 1992 5-cent coins. The mere mention of an auction featuring these pieces seems to amplify participation and raise spirited competition among eager buyers, each vying for the chance to own a piece of numismatic history. As a result, the prices fetched at auctions often soar beyond initial estimates, as seasoned collectors appreciate the potential investment value that continues to rise over time. Significant sales regularly reflect not only the appetite for these era coins but also the increasing acceptance of the coin collecting community among the broader public. This transition transforms numismatics from a curious hobby into a recognized investment avenue, providing people the incentives to learn more about the practicalities of coin valuation, the techniques that distinguish era coins from ordinary specimens, and the significance these eras hold within the larger narrative of mint history. In many cases, people who previously viewed numismatics as a spare time pursuit now consider it a sophisticated investment opportunity, adding depth to their investment strategies. The burgeoning market for era coins, particularly exemplified by the 1992 5-cent coin, encourages novice and experienced collectors alike to be proactive about gaining knowledge on minting processes and the intricacies involved in identifying errors. This shift toward education and awareness nourishes a deeper understanding of the artistry behind coin design and how subtle missteps can enhance the narrative potential of the pieces they collect. The passion for collecting, combined with the drive to learn and share experiences, creates an environment where stories of treasure hunts, new acquisitions, and valuations continue to enchant others, encouraging growth in the collector community. The 1992 5-cent coin also emphasizes the importance of perspective. What was once forgotten pocket change is now highly sought after due to the errors that transformed it into something significant. The very fabric of numismatics illustrates how passion and curiosity can breathe new life into items that might otherwise remain unnoticed. As our culture shifts toward an increased emphasis on sustainability and the importance of valuing the past, the journey of the 1992 5-cent coin stands as a poignant story licensed to economies of discovery and reevaluation. If you are lucky enough to own any such finds, or if you've come across an unassuming coin in your pocket, this coin remains a unique reminder that the possibly underrated often carries rich history just waiting to be unveiled. As we continue to explore the vast and enchanting world of numismatics, it's worth acknowledging how each coin, especially those bearing unique qualities, possesses the potential to surprise and educate, turning what could be an ordinary aspect of daily life into an extraordinary journey through a shared cultural history. The 1992 5-cent coin story must inspire each of us to take a closer look at the things we typically overlook. Becoming a custodian of a coin such as this offers not just ownership but participation in a greater narrative, a literal piece of history passed down through generations, symbolizing the power of imperfection and the value of the stories behind them. Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary voyage through the world of numismatics and the remarkable tale of the 1992 5-cent coin. If you enjoyed this captivating journey, remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more awe-inspiring stories from the treasure trove of coin collecting that we will continue to unveil in future videos. Your fascination fuels our passion, and we look forward to sharing more incredible tales with you as we explore this fascinating realm of history, rarity, and investment around us, one coin at a time. Last. Today, we have an extraordinary tale for you about the 1979 5-cent coin, which has achieved a remarkable valuation of $81 million, an eye-popping figure that has captivated collectors and investors alike. You may be wondering what makes this coin so valuable, and how it went from being a simple 5-cent piece to a treasure worth millions. Well, let me take you on a journey through the compelling mistakes and errors that transformed this coin into one of the most sought-after items in the numismatic world, showcasing the magic that can arise from imperfections. It all began in the late 1970s when the United States Mint was under pressure to produce a large volume of coins to accommodate a growing economy. Due to a combination of high demand and the complexities tied to the production process, a sequence of unusual errors occurred during the minting of the 5-cent coins in 1979. One of the standout errors in this series is the infamous mule coin, a term used in numismatics to describe a coin that has been struck with mismatched dies, resulting in an anomaly or inconsistency in the imagery imprinted on the coin. In the case of the 1979 5-cent coin, a small number of these mules were struck, featuring the reverse of a different denomination, specifically a dollar coin design mixed with the 5-cent design. This caused a remarkable visual dissonance that made these coins unmistakably unique. The rarity of the mule coins alone is enough to ignite excitement among collectors, as they stand as testaments of how mistakes in die alignment can forever alter the course of a coin's history, creating pieces so rare that they become significant treasures in their own right. Collectors recognize the extraordinary value of these mules, significantly elevating their desirability on the market, leading to competitive bidding and high auction prices. The allure surrounding the 1979 5-cent mule coins ignited a frenzy among numismatists and new collectors alike, drawing attention to the series as people started to scavenge through change and old collections in hopes of finding one of these elusive varieties. Adding to the story of this remarkable coin is the existence of various die errors. Particularly noteworthy are those linked with design flaws. The 1979 5-cent coins displayed an astonishing variety of die cracks on the obverse, which featured a profile of Thomas Jefferson. These cracks arose during the manufacturing process, causing visible imperfections that were imprinted onto the coins. Commonly, these flaws manifest as raised lines or irregularities cutting through the design, which, although considered errors, added a unique charm that made some examples stand out from the rest. Collectors appreciate the uniqueness of these die crack varieties, as they symbolize the imperfect human processes of coin production that lend character to numismatic items. Another captivating aspect of the 1979 5-cent coin is the existence of coins struck with incorrect metal mixtures. Due to a miscommunication or mishandling at the mint, certain coins were struck using a different composition than the copper-nickel alloy that typically makes up the 5-cent coin. These coins may have been created from alternative metals or alloys, producing variants that exhibited a different hue, finish, or weight. This variation creates a sense of intrigue and complexity around the coin series as collectors recognize these pieces not only for their rarity but also for the lessons they teach regarding the manufacturing processes that govern the making of money. The interplay of these errors adds depth and history to the 1979 5-cent coin, transforming it into a multifaceted artifact that captures the imagination of anyone who encounters it. There have been auction results that reflect the exceptionally high value of 1979 5-cent coins bearing these striking errors, characteristic of how the numismatic market reacts to such a confluence of rarity and demand. Old records showcase instances of collectors feverishly bidding thousands, even hundreds of thousands, for specific examples of these error coins at auctions, eagerly waiting to add these unique pieces to their collections. As word spread through collector channels and numismatic societies about the rarity of coins displaying these unique characteristics, the interest soon spiraled, creating a powerhouse dynamic in the coin collecting world. The excitement that comes from finding these error coins and the stories surrounding them has led to a significant increase in interest regarding error coinage in general, encouraging individuals to become more engaged in the hunt. Coin dealers and collectors alike began to capitalize upon this newfound fascination. Many established networks dedicated to error coin hunting, sharing tips about locations where they might find these sought-after pieces or strategies for inspecting coins. This growing community creates bonds through shared experiences, transforming what is often perceived as a solitary hobby into a vibrant social sphere where enthusiasts gather and celebrate their finds. Furthermore, the rise of online auction platforms has enabled collectors to connect with broader audiences around the world, offering platforms where coins can be listed and sold to potential buyers from different regions. This exposure has resulted in incredible sales reminiscent of classic auction houses, highlighting the increasing interest in niche items within numismatics. The environment surrounding the 1979 5-cent coin has exemplified how connected these collectors are, and how their passion can create a lasting legacy of coin hunting, exploration, and discovery. In addition to all these fascinating errors, the very design of the coin itself speaks volumes about its significance and why it resonates with collectors. Each 5-cent piece is a reflection of American history, featuring the depiction of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, who is also celebrated for his role as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The use of Jefferson's likeness on the 5-cent coin connects the piece to ideals of democracy and liberty, imbuing it with historical significance beyond the minting errors it embodies. Collectors seeking these coins are often motivated by a combination of admiration for American history and the rare beauty that such pieces provide. This blend of historical value and unique minting mistakes gives rise to a compelling narrative that ensures the 1979 5-cent coin captures the imagination of many. As awareness of the historical, cultural, and economic significance of this particular coin continues to grow, its market value increases accordingly, maintaining excitement among both seasoned numismatists and casual collectors. In recent years, collectors often discuss how the 1979 5-cent era coins encourage appreciation for American history, craftsmanship, and even the occasional fluke of fate. Finding a rare 1979 5-cent coin not only brings the thrill of the hunt, but it also allows individuals to behold a tangible piece of art that contributes to the larger narrative of a nation. The incredible stories of era coins surfacing in everyday transactions have demonstrated that sometimes destiny and chance lead to the creation of lifelong memories and enduring value. Collectors passionately recount their own adventures and authors share news on the various unique finds, highlighting the rewarding aspect of participating in this dynamic hobby. It's remarkable how a single coin, laden with the sediment of history, can trigger stories that enrich one's life, serve as conversation starters, and bring people together in pursuit of a common goal. As we continue illustrating the charm that era coins possess in the numismatic world, the saga of the 1979 5-cent coin stands as a powerful reminder of how an imperfect object can yield extraordinary value when put through the lens of both passion and expertise. In this resourceful community where knowledge and enthusiasm circulate, stories of clues or chance encounters compound to create an even larger mythology surrounding these coins. Ultimately, precious coins like the 1979 5-cent pieces echo across generations, reinforcing cultural heritage while also holding the promise of continued exploration in the stories we share together. The virtuous cycle of interest generated around era coins and the community that rallies behind them is truly a sight to behold. As time progresses, many enthusiasts can trace their path back to their first intriguing discovery, further fueling their desire to join in on the pursuit of such valuable and storied artifacts. Thank you for joining us in this captivating exploration of the remarkable 1979 5-cent coin and the magical elements that contributed to its extraordinary value. We invite you to reflect upon what you might have hidden away in your own coin collections or pockets. It's possible, just like this extraordinary 5-cent coin, that an unassuming piece of currency could be harboring secrets and stories that await discovery. If you enjoyed this dive into the world of numismatics and the incredible tale of the 1979 5-cent coin, remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for future explorations where we continue to uncover the thrilling facets of currency, the past that it represents, and the vibrant community of collectors that brings it all together, one fascinating coin at a time. Your engagement fuels our passion, and we look forward to sharing more incredible stories, insights, and discoveries with each of you in our journey through the world of rare coins.